This video shares a first-hand creator experience for educational and entertainment purposes only. All platform references, user actions, and commentary are anonymized or generalized where necessary to respect platform terms and user privacy. The story includes discussions of cultural identity, age, and moderation practices, which are addressed contextually, not as generalizations or accusations. Viewers are encouraged to form their own opinions and engage respectfully in the comments. The creator does not promote or endorse platform misuse, third-party financial flows, or actions outside verified platform guidelines. Before we begin, I want to take full responsibility for any missteps I made. If my past actions or words felt discriminatory, exclusionary, or hurtful to anyone based on race, religion, age, or gender, that was never my intention. This video is about learning from experience, not about blaming others. But what is the purpose? 7 relationships. We are now empowering the world with the first relationship because we realized that our first relationship was fucked up, because of which we are not able to go to the higher relationships, because that is stopping us. Now I'm genuinely understanding how to serve by being serving to all of the students, right? You and everyone else. I try my level best to serve in whatever way I can, whatever I have, I give. Okay. So from that, I am learning. More people are coming. They are getting more value. One guy yesterday texted me on Whop saying that he wants me to head the content clipping training for his entire clipping agency. He is in US. He's like, just 1-2 hours, you come and train them and go. Okay. For that, we have not spoken money or anything. He said, we'll talk. I like, okay, we'll see. He only approached. I didn't even approach him. My point is, this entire thing needs to expand, keep expanding. Now, right now, I'm in that trajectory of growth. I know it. This is my period of growth. Because how down will I go, bro, beyond this? So, you have to now jump on the train with me. You are already there. You have to continue that. You see how it will be crazy. Why do you think you got everything at the right time? Like, the Mac Mini and the laptop, the screen, how that screen exactly I had. So how everything is working out. So that I feel, I don't know how, I don't know if I'm crazy, bro, but I feel these things, okay? I legit don't know if I'm crazy. Someone outside me might obviously think I'm crazy, and it's fine. But only I can feel that and I can understand. For me, it's like some manifestation happening. Even in the case of Whop story. Imagine when I'll share that story, how crazy viral it'll go. Imagine whoever was thinking that I am the wrong. What will happen? Imagine whoever was actually doing the wrong, how they will feel like, oh fuck. Imagine whoever wants to do wrong in the future, how scared they will be. You're understanding my approaches everywhere. So that is the game, bro. I'll tell you the story, okay? And then later I'll just edit it off. This Whop story, best is to be shared with someone. You'll enjoy it. It's so fun. You're ready for some masala fun, right? Okay, cool. So recently, I got banned on Whop, okay? Like suspended my account and shit. I was like shocked, bro. Like day morning, I woke up and after my sleep, working full day, working on so many things, suddenly gone. See here, banned. No, suspended. 4 days ago, Wednesday, May 21, BrandingBum. We have detected activity from your account that does not comply with our terms of service. As a result, we have made the decision to suspend your account indefinitely, withdrawing for another user. I was like, what? What is this? What does it mean, withdrawing for another user? I didn't understand only. What does this mean? Then I realized, okay. So a lot of people recently started playing a game on Whop called Dino. Where is that game? Dino game. This game, okay. So how this game works is, before there was like no purchase credits. It was like 1 credit every 24 hours you will get. Some people did some weird hacks and all. They started making money. Some of them were from India. They came to me and they asked, bro, can you please help us withdraw money? Because our account is not getting verified. We are underage also. Our parents don't believe us. To which I politely denied and said, sorry, I cannot do that. Why? Because I don't know them. That's why. Okay. This is part 1 of the story. Part 2 of the story. One guy who's very closely connected to me, who I know I trust, told me that he also figured this way out and he wants to give me the money so that I can withdraw. I was not at all aware that there is any rule where, you can't send it to internal people or whatever. Because when you go to this part like let's say you go to any person's name. Let's say I go to Steven. Okay. If I go to Steven and I click on pay, over here there is like just a note, but there is nothing that mentions like you're not allowed to send the money until XYZ. So how would I know that I'm doing a mistake? Now these people, what happened is when this guy sent me the money, so after whatever this conversation, right, this guy tells me that I want you to help me with withdrawal and everything. And I was like, okay, fine, I can help you out, but I want 30% from whatever will be the withdrawal amount, okay? Because I'll not do it for free. Because it's a risk I'm taking. What is the risk? It has to come to my bank, there will be tax, this, that, blah, 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 blah. So many things involved. Okay. So once this guy does the transfer to me, he does another, like he goes another day. He's like, today also I'll do the transfer. I was like, okay, fine. 2 days back to back, he did a transfer. On the second day of the transfer, I locked this. You can see like what is the amount, show earnings on profile. Okay, you can lock it. So when I logged it, one guy comes to me and he asks, first this guy comes to me and he's like, bro, how are you doing this? How are you making money on Whop? Because they're seeing constantly how much I'm making. Okay. And he's like, ek he hai someone, he's using VPN and through that he's doing all of this. And I'm like, where to see? I don't know. What are you talking about exactly how this works? Because I don't know development. You also know that. So I don't know how exactly this works. Okay. This is what I told this guy clearly. Now this guy, he's like, oh, he's making money. I don't like it. Why can't I make money? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I don't know why you're wasting your time on all this. Do something useful with your life. Okay. In that also, people are coming and scamming and taking off in like inside my Whop dyno. People were making. I had won somewhere. Someone else came and won and beat me and they took off. So I was crying for that. Okay. So this full conversation happened. And this guy was like acting very suspicious and weird throughout the conversation. You can like literally pause and you can read everything. You will get to know what is happening. Okay. See, he didn't ask me anything, but he just put question marks first. Then he asked this. You know why? Because he already knows. I'll show you. I have like full proof of what happened. So this guy, again, he's like, bro, what's your earning? What's your earning? Tell me what's your earning? What's your earning? I'm like, bro, I am not going to tell you. If I've hidden it, it's my wish. No, I've hidden it. What's your problem? I'm asking why. He's like, tell me, please confirm. I want to know. I'm like, what is the reason for that? It takes 2 seconds to tell. I'm like, okay, give me your bank account and password. It takes only 2 seconds. No. What logic is that? It takes 2 seconds when you'll ask of the question and person has to answer, is it? So he's like, I didn't get your logic. So I explained logic is if it takes only 2 minutes, then tell me. No. He's like, have a good day, sir. I know very clearly what he would have done is he would have taken this screenshot and put somewhere to show like partial information that I'm asking him this, which is fine also. I'm like, all the best. By the way, I had like made you a mod in Whop India, but you really disappointed me. I had hopes and beliefs. Why did you do that? He's like, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm waiting for something to happen. You'll get to know. What does this mean? I know what he's trying to do. But I didn't know how or what he would do it. I'm like, if you want to say it, say it. Don't try to keep like open loops. Don't try to take revenge by not answering because I didn't answer your question. He's like, I don't have time for that. I'm like, clearly you do because whatever. Okay. And then he's like, let me do my work. I'm like, okay, you started the chat. I didn't even come and talk to you. So this is very suspicious. Okay, cool. After this day, the ban happens. Okay. I'm like, why did the ban? How did the ban happen? So I go back and I tell that guy who had paid me the money that because he transferred the money to me, my account got banned. And now he has to do whatever he can to get it back. I don't know. That guy was like, okay, fine, I'll get it back. That guy had like some 200 people who were working with him on that dino game, it seems. Okay. He had like all his school he had told off to do this. Those all like, he took all their accounts. He started bombarding with messages like, you know, Whop is a scam. They are taking away people's hard-earned money. This, that, whatever. He's saying some random shit, okay? Like he's gone off to live streams. He's gone off to chats. Whatever is open, wherever it's open, he just went like, he's not stopping only, okay? Whop people got psyched. So psyched that look at what happened. This guy, he has like, okay, insights you have all of these different Whops. He literally logged off his Whops, bro, because it became such a pain, no, to handle whatever was happening. So inside this, you'll have something called chat. Inside the chat, you see over here, premium chat, he made of everything. He removed off all the free chats because he spammed so much. After that spamming scenario, Steven messaged him. Steven messaged who? Steven messaged that guy who was spamming. that, bro, what do you want? I'll help you. Please tell me. Okay. To which our guy told certain things, which is this. I'll show you. It's funny that this guy sent me the video recording, okay, and I was watching. I was like, what in the hell? But the best part is, it restored my faith in Whop's entire team and company and their mission, bro. For some time, I was like, what the fuck, okay? But now I have the trust that, okay, if there is a problem, they will support. That's good. So I said, I came back and I was like, I was informed by Steven that my account will be reinstated. How and when will this happen? May I know where were you informed? I'm like, some guy sent me a video and this is what happened. So this is the video. We'll watch that video. I'll just download it. This is the critical key part, okay? It's fun part. How are you enjoying it so far? Okay. So Steven says, yo brother, wait. You have to go. Okay, yeah. I'll try to finish it faster. So he's like, why did you ban BrandingBum? Because I had made the payment for him and for the withdrawal. And you said there were no rules. Where are the rules? I just feel bad because he got banned because of me. I am under 18. He did not have bank and I could see him lot about Whop India and this. And you just banned him because he got money. If you think he was cheating, why did you not ban me? Because you wanted the commission of what? Also, BrandingBum was the only guy seriously helping Indian Whop people, and you racist people did this. So he like, can you? Did you? What? Okay, he's gone or like behind their ass. 1 second. So because of that, so he's like, who got banned? BrandingBum. Okay, hold on, I'll find out. So he's like, because he let other people withdraw. It's not other people. I didn't let anyone else withdraw except for this guy. Okay. Direct removal of access not fair. The guy helping me, all his hard work just got evaporated. He had told me not to do, but I insisted. So he's like, no, I appreciate. Tell him that it will be restored. He said. He's like, thank you, Steven. I don't do stupid things like this. You ban me if you want, but not that guy. Okay, that's all. He left this. I sent this mail. So this I sent in the mail. To which our support guy is like, which WOP account do you use to DM Steven? I'm like, I will have to check with this guy who sent me video. Can you not check with Steven? Already added him convo. I replied with Steven attached, bro. I was like, okay, you want that? Okay, I can do that. Until now, Steven is not in this mail link, mail thread. Okay. Then I'm like, username is baby. He checked and he's like, it's not there. I'm like, okay, I don't know exactly. Please check with Steven and ask him to keep his word. Thanks, I'll wait to hear from you. And DMs need to be encrypted and private as it is data that is personal. You're basically violating the rights on the platform. A little bit of humility will take you a long way as a support. Irrespective of the position one holds in this world, we all are going to go back to the same place, whether Steven, you, or me. Remember that. We are support and we have to make sure that there is no illegal platform activity. That is why we have access to everything. Don't check your account without evidence. You can provide me the email which you DM so I can confirm with him. So this and all happens, and then finally nothing happened. I told him this is not legal for you to do this. You have to update, at least in the chat. You have to mention no somewhere that, bro, like, we are reading your chats. How will I know? If I know, then I'll not do. But if I don't know the limits, what will I do? So that is my problem with them. Okay. So they are like, okay, this is the TOS, youth safety policy. It's something. Feel free to look. I saw, I didn't find. I'm like, okay, you need to at least give me a checklist of what all you are doing. I can't see it. It's in some TOS. Did you read the TOS? Do you know what are the terms of service of WOP entirely? That guy became silent, okay? Then he went, he did research. See how long he took. 117. And he took 10 minutes to find out where is it. Then after that, I'm like, okay, what happened? 3 days over? 3 days back? 2 days back? What happened? He's like, I totally understand you're waiting. If there's anything, let me know. I'll get it done. Then 1-2 days. I thought Steven would keep his word. Then next, it's in progress. Okay. Then 2 days back, hey, great news. You have given ahead and we have lifted the suspension. Now it is 2 days back. Okay. Now I'm like, fuck, I've lost so much trust and everything. But at the same time, I feel good that at least Steven took that initiative and he did it. I was not expecting him to. So I was like, okay, let's give them one chance and see what happens. So I go back to, okay, leave this. We'll find it here only. In this notification, if you go, Genius reacted to my mention. Hopefully we can load that. Thanks for helping in reinstating my account. There were some misunderstandings that had led to the ban. Some folks really tried hard to get me out. Nice try, Diddy's. Some really cool people who I am sure worked in the backend, and the ones who I missed the most. Take Genius, Diego, Abdies, Casey, Ash. Sup everyone, what did I miss in the last few days? And most of all, thanks to the best founders ever, Steven and Cameron, for all the support. Whop India is gonna come back 10x stronger. Stay tuned. Love, BrandingBum. How's this? Come back. Okay. At this point, one person comes in my DM and that person is like, this is the moral of the story. Okay. Hey, listen. So someone tried to warn me. Somehow they got to know because someone told them something really important for you. I was not awake at that time. I was not even like, I think my account was already banned. So he sends me the screenshot of that same guy who was chatting with me. He's asking how did he get banned? He's like, yeah, he's scamming by Dino Game. He's good at AI. I can show the pattern. Then I reported to Whop, 3 pages detail. To buy. आपने रिपोर्ट की थी क्या उसकी? Yes, I have also stopped the 1400 scam. And what you got? Clean environment. Okay. Oh my fucking god, really? I don't have time for that, but I super appreciate your support. Thanks a ton. And I just tipped this guy because I was like, whoever it is, I want to like support. Yes, he told me, bro, he back bitched you. If you tell Diego about anyone who's doing back hack or something, they'll ban you, right? So this guy went and did this. So please stay away from all these fake people. They are all like, so I'm like, what a snake. I already knew it because he was inquiring about my earnings and being nosy. He could not tolerate our growth, maybe. I'm not dependent on Whop or any other platform because I know the platform is not owned by me. So it is not like getting me banned will stop me from doing my thing of adding immense value. And you know, I always give without any expectations in return. He thought if he tells them about you, he looks like they'll give him something. This is so fucking wrong, bro. I'm like, see, that is why India was invaded by the Britishers. They took advantage of the fact that there were Indians who would become traitors for some money and fight their own Indian brothers. They didn't realize that once that fight was over, the Britishers would kill them also. And I'm not talking about white or black or brown race over here. I'm not even talking about, because see, one of this guy was a Muslim guy. If he would have done something like this, I would have been like, Muslims are like this. But that's not the case. There was a Hindu guy also, right? So it's equally done by Indians together. It is not about Hindu or Muslim. This talks about the scarcity mindset of an Indian man, woman, I don't know, like whoever they are, whatever they are. I mean, in this case, they are guys only. But even if you're doing something hack or whatever, like why they have to do this, this person is asking. I'm like, see, it was our people who did the things that were wrong with our people. And later they were also not spared. I didn't even do a hack. This person, like, I never share anything with them because I take my country's people support. They banned Zaker because he comes to the live and whatever. I'm like, okay, anyways, I just support you, whatever you did on this matter. So this person, like, oh, exactly, guy, girl, whoever it is. I'm like, see, I'd banned these two people, so they wanted to take revenge, and it was a framing because I'd realized their intention was to take something and not add value. They can't do this. They don't want anyone else also to do this. All they want is give them their 3% cut or whatever, then they'll be fine with it, is what this person tells me. I'm like, see, they were begging me to tell how to do all this, but I don't know only. So how can I tell it? And they had such a scarcity mindset. So I think this is what happened. Anyways, they told me after that, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, see, anyways, no point of all this. Then again, see, next message. What you got? Clean environment. What the fuck, bhai? Connection. What connection, bro? कल बताऊंगा गुड नाइट ब्रो ओके भाई बताना पूरी स्टोरी ही थिंक्स ही गॉट कनेक्शन sadly that's not the truth because this is reality being exposed right now what he had to do to get that connection will only absorb the bad karmas by doing focus on whatever they're doing they must have their own pain and reasons the only thing I can do is pray for their peace and happiness because you know only hurt people try to hurt people he's like yeah what else can we do I'm like see we can focus on our goals and vision for the future. That is where I was showing you the analogy of the snow skiing example, where if you focus on the trees on your path, you will crash into them. But if you focus on the path ahead, you will reach your destination. And that's exactly what we are going to do. I would love to thank them for teaching me this invaluable lesson. And I'm super grateful for this. This guy is like, girl or guy, whoever, is like, that's a G mindset exactly, bro. I'm like, see, to not give free value and access to my energy to everyone, but only to the ones who earn it. That is something that I've learned. I was sharing too much with everyone without filters. They were not ready and got like really insecure maybe. Anyways, so this person is like, set some lines for people so you know who is real and who is fake. I'm like, thanks again for this. Keep me posted if anything moves forward. Spicy stories are refreshing sometimes. Working on it from the past 2 days. And when you don't have wrong intentions, you know, like what ends up happening is you think that everyone is like you. But sometimes the world makes you aware and proves you wrong. So I acknowledge that it was my shortcoming of thinking that the world is black and white and not gray. I should have been tougher at that filtering. So this person is like, yes, it happened a lot. I can understand, bro. Even I hope you come back stronger and sooner. So BrandingBum then gives this person a badge and where are you from? And the conversation goes on and everything is good from here. Moral of the story is, now everyone knows who did this. Now I made this video. If I wanted to, I could have just shown the name of that person. Who would have believed him then after that? What would his life be? But I'm not going to do that. And not because I have some, and I'm not even trying to be the bigger person here. It's purely because I want that person to understand that there's no point in projecting a fake ego and trying to maintain that fake ego. What is a fake ego? It's an image of your own self that you are this person. But in reality, maybe you are not that person. When you see someone who is actually that person or above that image, your insecurities might get triggered. You might feel like, oh shit, I'll have to be under this person. But my reality, I want to ignore my reality and I want to stick with my image only. Now, how do they do this? Rather than shifting their reality and outgrowing it, they try to pull the other person down, thinking that their reality is an egoistic reality. What they forgot is maybe possibly that person has actually changed and shifted their reality, and that is actually their reality and not an ego. For example, Modi, the one who has a lot of ego, when they look at Modi, they'll get triggered. They'll be like, oh, this guy is very egoistic. But he's not. He's just doing his things fearlessly. Why is this person getting triggered? Because he has ego and that Modi's purity is reflecting it back on him. Similarly, this guy had that ego. How old is he? Some 17, 18-year-old kid. I'm 31. Whatever life he's not seen, I've lived already. I've done shit that he can't even imagine. But in his ignorance, he thinks he knows better. He's managing an account which has like certain number of followers, which is more than 100K. But I have built my followers. So he's telling, even I have an account. I asked him, did you build it? He's like, no. Even if he did build it, is that an achievement? There are so many girls on OnlyFans who can build it. Did you have like a purpose behind building it? No. So what are you trying to compete for? Why? Instead of competing, can you not be collaborative? Okay, be competitive in a healthy manner. Be competitive towards making your purpose come true. Be competitive towards making impact in the world, to help humanity, to grow, to learn. Why are you being competitive and pushing people down? So when I ignored him on this, you know what happened after that, right? But end of the day, the story is now that in these days, I ended up analyzing Whop to a very high level, very high degree. And I came up with like strategies on how we can completely improve all the backend functionalities of Whop. Now, if Whop allows us to do it, great. If they don't allow us to do it, we also have developers. So we are trying to think how we can make a version of like a mini Whop for India. It won't be separate of Whop. We'll try to see if we can partner with Whop directly, or we can do something. Because after this incident, yes, there is going to be that pain that, okay, this did happen. And if it happens in the future, what will I do? So I want my safety, and that is why I will build my personal thing also. And let's see what comes up. We will have UPI payments. We'll have all of that over here. I will run an agency. You all can go create clippings. You can do all of that. We'll figure out a way on how this entire setup can work. All the Indian people can then be like transferred here. After this conversation, like so many people came forward, supported me, and I really, really appreciate all of their support. So what's your thought, bro? How was the story? What was the lesson? Yeah, he could have just stayed in his lane, no? Why he has to interfere? Because he's a jobless guy. Really? What did he gain? Nothing he'll gain. He just gained like even more. They'll be thinking, what a stupid guy. So this guy is from our country only, no? So being from like that guy's country only, he's backbiting him. They'll be laughing over there on him. This guy is like cleaning, and what he likes cleaning so much. There's so much garbage outside on the road. Clean, no. But anyways, now we are back and everything is gonna be set up very soon. We are bringing like some really big brands on Whop. It's gonna be super fucking amazing, okay? International, national, everywhere, in every way. This is the path, this is the purpose. Otherwise, how would this have happened? And I got this amazing story to share with you and everyone else. I'm pretty sure people are gonna enjoy, because in the next video, I will teach them how to get banned. No, not in the next video actually. Here is a list of what not to do on Whop. The ultimate red flag list. So, illegal or prohibited activities. Don't sell or promote anything illegal or against local or national laws. No drugs, alcohol, pirated IPTV, NFTs, staking, or crypto-based transactions. Don't sell financial services you aren't legally authorized to offer. Avoid anything that could be seen as pornographic, hateful, threatening, or generally inappropriate. shady transactions and fraud. Don't help others withdraw money or send peer-to-peer payments for non-commercial reasons. Gifts, loans, reimbursements. No impersonation, fake identities, or unauthorized access to other accounts. Don't sell your account access or try to bypass platform rules. Tech abuse. Don't use bots, crawlers, or unauthorized tools to scrape access or manipulate the platform. No reverse engineering, disabling security features, or injecting malicious code. Avoid exploiting platform mechanics or campaign features like faking views or engagement. Intellectual property and data ethics. Don't sell, leak, or misuse data obtained through Whop. Don't infringe on copyrights or trademarks. Avoid modifying or creating derivative works from Whop's platform or materials. Content and review conduct. Don't post misleading or duplicate reviews. Disclose any paid endorsements or material relationships clearly. Incentivized reviews must be honest and accurate, not fake or exaggerated. Earnings claims must reflect real, verifiable results and not mislead. Bounties and content rewards. No lottery style campaigns or chance based payouts. Don't submit content after an offer has expired or gone over the payout cap. Bots or artificial traffic, instant disqualification. You must be 18 plus and fully own the content you submit. Payments and billing. No retrying failed Amex charges more than 3 times in 24 hours. Don't microbill or split transactions to avoid fraud checks. Keep chargeback rates below 2%. Attempt platform-based resolution before filing disputes. Minor safety and restrictions. Under 13, don't use Whop. Minors can't join restricted Whops, gambling, dating, or NSFW groups. Support reps must act responsibly when dealing with minors. No casual convos or unnecessary personal information needs to be shared anywhere. And a pro tip for everyone who's watching, read Whop's terms of service before launching campaigns, hosting groups, or withdrawing large amounts. Prevention is always cheaper than a ban or a suspension. And maybe you might never be that lucky. In my case, I was lucky and somehow it worked out in my favor. In your case, it might not. So just go ahead to this link called Terms of Service. When you do that, you will then land on a page that looks like this. So over here, you can just go ahead, you can read the entire terms, the conditions, everything else that is mentioned. Okay, you can just scroll through this entire big document. You can go to AI, create your own custom GPTs, go through the privacy policy, the community guidelines, and you know what you are allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do. And then based on that, you can go to the FCT guideline, FTC guidelines, you can go to content rewards, terms and conditions, and you can just read through all of these documents. You can go through the youth safety policy. And once you have like a proper understanding of, split it and everything else, then you can very confidently go ahead and start using Whop in a manner that you actually feel safe and earn your living through it, because there's a huge possibility which we will be exploring in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned and thank you so much. Namaste from Whop and Whop India. This experience taught me the importance of reading platform rules, respecting cultural and professional boundaries, and staying humble in the face of growth. I'm committed to creating content that uplifts and educates. If anything I said came off as disrespectful, I genuinely apologize for the same. My intent is not to divide, but to offer clarity, growth, and better systems for all creators worldwide, irrespective of race, religion, gender, age, or anything of that sort, because I believe that skill should not be, you know what I mean to say, right? Regardless of any kind of identity or background. Let's build this together, starting with Whop India at whopindia.com. I'll see you inside.